White.
Hi, I am Wendy with KC Magazine. My question for you is this. You are phenomenal with writing the word. What advice would you give young, up-and-coming songwriters who want to dig into writing Bible but make it relevant? You're phenomenal at that. What advice would you give?
Well, I think one of the things that, well, I would say this, definitely be in a church somewhere, so you're in Bible study somewhere. But one of the things that my pastor taught me is that the more you read it, the more it speaks to you differently. And it will continue to open up and speak to you in this time. Because the Bible is really pretty much like a book that is philosophy that gives us wisdom on how to live life now. You just have to understand how to interpret it that way. The more you get it in you, the more you will hear the word a little differently. You know how to speak to people differently. So that's how it helps me. I know how to speak to people in this particular age by paralleling it. So I tell people just to do that, and the more you do it, it'll come naturally. It may not start off that way, but it would eventually do that. But definitely, you can't write about faith if you don't study faith. So it's just not going to all connect. So the more you study it, the more you'll be more inspired and excited to write about faith. So I would just say study, and the more you study, it will show yourself approved.
Yeah. Brother in the back, in the gray.
You know I know who you are, man. What are you talking about? I ain't just started this journey.
Donald, you have always been a trendsetter, which is phenomenal for gospel music. What inspires you, the individual, to become where you are today, from Tri-City to, I mean, you're just phenomenal human being, man. What has inspired you the most to reach the pinnacle that you've reached?
You know what, not to give up on dreaming. I've always had ideas of things I wanted to do. And, you know, I was naive enough to not let anybody tell me I couldn't do it or that it was wrong. I think that when we start telling people that you only can do it this way, you end up missing out some of the most brilliant creatives ever. So I usually tell people, don't tell people how to deliver the art that God gave them. We're not all meant to be the same. And in the music industry, sometimes when one thing works, you try to make everybody be that particular thing. But let me give you some scripture and some science. Science has taught us that everybody's thoughts is their DNA. They can literally look at your DNA on a screen and see it and know that everyone's thoughts is their DNA and it's exclusive to them. And this is how it works. Your thought speaks to your brain. Your brain dictates how your body acts things out. So therefore, when your gift starts working from your thoughts and goes to your brain, it's exclusive to you. So when people are trying to tell you to be like somebody else, you can't, because your DNA is only exclusive to you. I always say, if you try to put somebody else's thoughts in your head, you will have brain damage. What am I saying? Your gift looks good on you and you wear it well. Don't let anybody make you do it any differently.
Last question.
Right here. Right here.
Hi, Sherry Johnson from Truth USA. Quick question. All of us dealt with COVID the last 2 years. How has COVID impacted your lyrically?
I don't know that COVID has impacted me lyrically, because we always speak about healing. What I do know, how I feel like COVID impacted me generally, is to not to take anything in life for granted, and to get back to making sure that you love life, to stop sweating the small things, stop worried about that this didn't work, and just remember to enjoy moments. A person like me who started kind of young and got a lot put on them really young, I didn't learn to live. Like I always tell people, I woke up and I wasn't 20 no more because I was so busy working. So I think for me, and I hope that COVID made everybody to make sure that you maximize every moment and enjoy every moment and be in the moment and not somewhere else, and then when you wake up the moment's gone.
Makes sense.
Okay, 2 one-on-ones. Who can we grab for one-on-ones? Okay, young lady right here, and you, come on.